Good morning from Cedar Point, Ohio, USA. This is one of my favourite parks anywhere in the world, and I'm so excited to be back.
Oh, I am so excited to be here. They've got some fantastic coasters at this park, including Top Thrill 2. I cannot wait to get back on this coaster because it's amazing.
It's just been over 2 years since we went on it. There it goes. Honestly, this coaster is absolutely phenomenal. But along with that, they have got one of the best coaster lineups anywhere in the world here. Of course, Charlotte's number one coaster,
Maverick. Can't wait to get back on that. I love that coaster so much.
Along with that, still Vengeance, still one of my favourite coasters. And then you got Millennium Force, Magnum XL 200. Brand new for both of us is Siren's Curse. And it's a special one for Charlotte.
Never done a tilt coaster before, so I'm looking forward to seeing how it rides.
Yeah, it's only my second ever tilt coaster. We've got so much coming up, so come and join us. It's going to be an absolutely brilliant few days. Look at that 420 foot tall spike. I can't wait to just experience that feeling again, because last time we were here we were very lucky, but we did only get a couple of rides on it because it did go down for a very long period. It was closed for the whole season after we were here, so we were so lucky to get it when we did. If we'd have flew in a day later, we'd have missed out on riding this incredible coaster. So as much as we got to ride it, we didn't get many goes on it, you know. So I'm really thankful that we did get it, but I'm itching for more. I have been for 2 years.
Oh, definitely. Like, we was here when it was closed and we was like, oh, we just want to get back on it. We're lucky that we did get on it, but we definitely need some more rides on this thing.
Oh, 100%. We're also staying at Hotel Breakers, hence why we're coming in this way. There's the entrance just round here at the side. And yeah, Hotel Breakers is just over here on the right. And yeah, this old historic hotel has got a lot of charm to it. Hopefully we'll get a nice view looking at the park as well. I did request it, but of course it all depends on availability. We'll see. Of course we're on a peninsula. You've got the beach on the other side as well. It's a perfect day for it, honestly. Can't wait to get back and just see all of this. So we're going to make our way around to the left and in through the entrance by Magnum XL 200. Oh, Magnum XL 200 is another brilliant ride that they've got here at this park. And yeah, here's the entrance. What a view coming in from here. Now there's multiple entrances into Cedar Point. Of course, you've got the main entrance right down at the main car park. Oh, there she goes again. Ops seem really good on there, which is great. But yeah, that's the beauty of staying at Breakers. Less than a 5-minute walk from the hotel here to this entrance. And with the park being open from 10 a.m. until 10 p.m, this is going to work perfect for us. It just gets me so pumped every time I come here. 2018 was my first visit. But yeah, just coming back here and seeing it all every time just gets me so excited. And we just made our way into the park. Now it does open for 9 a.m. for early entry. Because we are hotel guests, we do get in at 9. And you know where we're going to head to first. Itching for it, I really am. 420 foot tall, 120 miles an hour. Are you excited to get back on TT2?
I'm so excited. I cannot wait.
It doesn't feel too busy about this morning either, which is a good sign. We'll see how we get on. Now the great thing is for us, they do also do a baby switch here at Cedar Point as well.
This works really well. So you get one of these cards, you can get these from guest services. They'll put your name on there, so one of us will ride. We then give this to the person at the exit. Then I'll go up the exit, give the name, and then we get this back, and then it means that we get to swap over, which is brilliant. Yeah,
so it's a really good system. Works out good when parks have a system like that. For people that have got kids that aren't tall enough to go on the rides yet. But no, good system. Along with that, of course, going to be able to use our Meta Ray-Ban glasses to film on ride here as well. Just wanted to clarify about the Meta Ray-Bans, why they're in portrait mode. So I had a few comments on the vlog from Canada's Wonderland. That is all they're recording. So it's either portrait mode, Meta POVs, or none at all. And considering I've never filmed on ride at any of these parks before, I would much rather take you along with some form of POV than none at all. So that's why they are in portrait mode, just so you know. But yeah, they are now allowed at all Six Flags parks. Hey, here we go. On Top Thrill 2. Wait about 45 minutes this morning. There's the tower. Second tallest roller coaster in the world. Here we go. Woo! Starting off with a forward launch. Woo! Here we go. Maybe that backwards launch. Woo! Oh wow! Oh my Wow. Oh. It was amazing getting back on TT2. I've been itching to get back on that coaster for over 2 years, and honestly, it didn't disappoint, did it?
Oh, that coaster is just absolutely incredible. I got a back row ride, like it just takes your breath away. It is fantastic, and the views on there are just phenomenal.
And a roll back every time. Of course, you got that initial launch, which isn't that intense really, but it gets you set up. But then you got the 100-mile-an-hour backwards launch up into the 420 spike, which is just insane, especially when you are down there at the back of the train.
I was like, I got a little extended ride I did because I got off on the offload, so I got to come into the station, got a little bit of an extra ride.
Yeah, the baby switch worked really well on there, which is fantastic. You were straight on after. I waited about 45 minutes. It's running 2 trains. It's like the 3rd one still having maintenance done on it at the moment. The queue moved quite well. Worth pointing out though, you can't take anything in the queue, no phones, no wallets, no bags, no nothing. You do have to use the lockers at the entrance. Obviously we're not having to use the lockers this time because we're swapping over and we've got the pram. But no, that ride is just absolutely incredible. You've then got that amazing launch forwards, 120 miles an hour, up over the top pat with amazing views across Lake Erie, and then you come down the spiral. And I feel like the spiral ride's so much better than original Top Thrill Dragster, because it used to be great coming down that spiral, but you get some proper good airtime and some amazing force now. And even better that I can take you on with the metas from our reaction as well.
We always love taking you guys along whenever we can do.
Oh, that's the thing. And of course, I wish they allowed GoPros, I really do, but I'd rather give you a portrait POV so you can get that reaction, get that feel, than none at all. But no, that was amazing. It's just such an iconic structure, isn't it? Here she comes. Oh, just the power. Nothing describes that feeling when you get to the top of there, that weightless feeling. And then you feel that kick as you head back down towards the main tower. I'm so glad that we got TT2. Of course, last time we experienced this ride, we didn't realise the fate of Kingda, you know, the fact that that was going to be getting demolished only really a few months after. And honestly, wow. Yeah, I'm so pleased that they did this. Sam Perley did an absolutely fantastic job. And yes, I know it had its issues in 2024, but they've sorted it out now and it seems really reliable. And the operations have been fantastic on there as well. Next train already coming out. What an absolute beast. So happy to get back on it. In 2025, Cedar Point opened Siren's Curse, which is the first tilt coaster here in America. And yeah, there's not really many of these around the world. I only experienced my first one at Six Flags Cedar City, and that was on New Year's Eve last year. Really looking forward to experiencing Siren's Curse. These are manufactured by Vekoma. They've got vest restraints as well. Oh yeah, look at everybody up there. People look terrified, you're just hanging in, and all of a sudden you get a release and down into the different elements. Now what I do like with this as well, as much as Cedar Point is an amusement park, it's got a little bit of theming. I think it's got some water underneath. I know it's got some themed structures around and up the supports and things as well. So yeah, let's go and give this a go. So yeah, Charlotte's first tilt coaster.
I'm looking forward to seeing how it rides. It's very strange how you just lift up and then drop down.
Yeah, it's a weird sensation when you're just hanging there, waiting. Obviously, this isn't quite as big as Iron Rattler that I did at Qiddiya, but still, it looks beautiful. It's in a great location here as well at the park, so there's going to be some good views from up there. Here we go on Siren's Curse. Is that what this is called? First ever ride, yeah, this is the one. Hey! Really fast lift hills on these Vekoma coasters. Wow, what a location. Heading round to the tilt track now. It has also got onboard audio, which is quite nice. Pretty quiet though. And yeah, I did ask if I could wait for the front, but they wouldn't let me, unfortunately. Ready for the tilt, here we go. Wow. What a location for it. Hey! Here we go! Woo! Oh! Hey! Woo! really fast pace. Woo! Whoa. Wow! Woo! Great airtime! Hey! Hey! Oh, that was great. I really enjoyed that. Well, you just joined me for my first ever ride on Siren's Curse, and I've got to say, it's the location what really does make that. I love that when you're going up the lift hill, you get the awesome views of the skyline, but then when you get to the tilt track and you're raising up, you're looking across all the different rides down at the back part of the park, and it was spectacular, so I loved that. The coaster stands at 160 foot tall, so it is quite a bit shorter than Iron Rattler, which is located over at Cedar City, that I did, of course, for New Year's Eve. And this only does have 2 inversions, whereas Iron Rattler does have the 5. I did really enjoy the ride. It wasn't that forceful going through the elements, especially compared to Iron Rattler, but what I did love about this was the location and just seeing the absolutely fantastic views. It's that sensation when you're going onto the tilt track. There's nothing else quite like it. Yeah, it's a really weird feeling, and also you're held there whilst everything's locking in, so it does take a little while, and then of course you're released and into the rest of the ride. But there's some really nice pops of airtime on there. I also really enjoyed the 2 inversions and the speed that it took them. Very comfortable ride, very smooth. Would have liked to have been a little bit more forceful, but still I really did enjoy it. It has actually just gone down now, so Charlotte's not been able to do it yet. As soon as I came off, it went down. Yeah, as you can see, they're having issues with the tilt track up there. It's stuck in that position. There's no train on there, so obviously they must have been testing it again, and yeah, it's got stuck. It's been happening quite a bit, to be honest. The other week it was stuck with riders on there for quite some time, but of course it's perfectly safe, and yeah, I'm sure they'll get it back into that position shortly. It's all designed with that in mind. Coming to Cedar Point and seeing this view just never gets old, and the skyline's always evolving with new attractions as well. So I look over the past few years with the huge spike on Top Thrill 2, Siren's Curse over there. Yeah, since last time we were here, Millennium Force has had a full repaint as well, and the blue's looking really sharp. Yeah, fantastic. Of course, Valraven off to the left-hand side here. Rougarou there with the orange track. Corkscrew here as well, still going strong. Power Tower right there. Like, it's just amazing. One of my favourite rides to get views over the park is from on the Sky Ride that goes all the way down the main midway. So we're going to go on there now. We've waited about 5 minutes and we can all ride this together. And we are off. Of course, the smaller rides like this you can film on as well. So it'll be a mix of the Meta POVs for the coasters, and of course can film on rides like this, the train, the little car ride. Look at this place though, and the sun is shining. I don't know if we're going to have weather like this all of our time whilst we're here, but I always see Cedar Point as a resort. We are here for 4 days, so we're going to have plenty of time like off camera, chilling out as well. With us being at Breakers, you've got the pool, you've got the hot tub as well. Of course, we can go to the water park if we want to whilst we're here as well, so I might even possibly do that at some point. But yeah, it's like when we go to places like Europa Park in Germany, you know, for us it's like a relaxation time as well. It's not just about ride to ride. You can come here for just 2 days, and when we've done big road trips, we have just had a couple of days, haven't we?
Yeah, but it's nice to just come and like have a nice resort stay, which is lovely.
Yeah, 100%. There's Steve down there at the back, Steel Vengeance. Oh, it's so good from on here. So yeah, this is actually a transportation ride as well, so it's a one-way trip. If you do want to go back the other way, you do have to queue up. You got to get on this whilst it's open, because if the wind does pick up or the bad weather comes in, this is one of the first things to close. Gatekeeper just over there, the wing coaster down at the entrance, and the Grand Pavilion that they've got over there as well. And yeah, with us being at Six Flags Park, we are on the dining plan. It works out the best options. We didn't really show much of the food at Canada's Wonderland. To be honest, we were that focused getting the rides in, but we will definitely make sure we show a bit more of the food we're having this time, won't we? Won't we, George? Oh. Charlotte and George actually went on the railroad just whilst I was waiting for Sirens. That's the beauty with this park.
George is an honorary member. He was the guest conductor.
Hey.
That's nice.
Fan of the channel gave you that.
Really nice.
There goes Raptor. Yeah, we always look forward to the pizza for in Hugo's Italian there. And because we've come into the main season now, they have got shows on whilst we're here as well, so we'll be checking some shows out. And talking of entertainment, got the little parade coming past there with Snoopy. There he is. You see him on the little bike down there. So yeah, if you do come in May, like when Cedar Point opens for the season, you do miss out on the entertainment. It doesn't normally start until about a month into the season, so that is the beauty of coming now. Obviously it's going to be a bit busier this trip than it is if you come in May, but we don't mind. We've been here quite a few times now over the years. I just love the place so much. Like, look at it, just walking around here and soaking it all in, it's just great. And it was only about a 10-minute wait to go back the other way, so we thought, whilst the weather's good, let's go back the other way on the Sky Ride. Yeah, there's a look down at the main entrance to Cedar Point with the carousel, and of course Gatekeeper, the B&M wing coaster over the entrance there, which does look spectacular in that location. And here we go, heading back the other way. Oh, look at Steel Vengeance down there, so excited to get back on it. I think we're going to head down towards the back of the park next. Of course, Steel Vengeance and Maverick are both right next to each other, which is perfect. And yeah, really excited to check into Hotel Breakers later on. It's the big white building over there at the side. Historic hotel here at the park. Oh, look at it go, just the sheer power of TT2. With that blue sky just behind it as well. Beautiful sunshine. What a day to be here. Back at this world-class park. It really is one of my favourite parks anywhere in the world. When people come out and say, Sean, what's your favourite park? My answer is always Cedar Point, Europa Park, and Disney parks in general around the world. But yeah, they're all very different and all amazing in their own way. But if you're looking for big thrills and just an amazing atmosphere, Cedar Point just never under-delivers. Like, it's just perfect. An exceptional experience. Been lucky enough that I've been coming here since 2018, and every visit just feels so special. Just like a kid in a candy shop coming here. Magnum XL 200 over there, it's not looking too busy. 35 minutes for Magnum, not bad at all, but I am itching to get back on Steel Vengeance and of course Maverick. They're both exceptional coasters. So yeah, we're going to make our way right down to the back of the park. There's Gemini off to the right as well. We didn't get Gemini last time we were here, did we?
Closed our whole trip now.
Yeah, I look forward to that. Backbeat Barbecue down here. So many great food places as well at Cedar Point. And they've really improved that. Since the first time I came, they've really made a lot of changes to the dining here and just like nice venues. This one has live music and stuff, and when the park's open till 10, especially later on, you just get that vibe. And we're going to get some night rides as well. Last night it was dark by about 9:15, so at the end of the night there is going to be a couple of night rides, which is going to be fantastic. Not had night rides here for quite some time. And as soon as you get down to the back of the park and Frontier Town, the atmosphere just changes to more of a chilled out, relaxing vibe. All the seating off to the side, windmill just here. Yeah, I love this theme. I've always loved a good Wild West theme in a park, and this is fantastic down here. All the little buildings and everything, it's great. Cedar Creek Mine Ride family coaster off to the left. A couple of years time, we'll all be riding them as a family, and I do look forward to that. We do get comments saying, do we miss riding with each other? And we definitely do, don't we, on trips like this?
It's like when you stand in queues and stuff, like, you stand there on your own, it gets a bit lonely, but I look forward to them times when we can all ride together in the future.
Definitely, you know, and that's already started to become a better thing with some parts we've been to where George can do a lot more now. You know, it's like here, the fact he can do quite a bit, little car rides, the trains and that sort of stuff. It's lovely. So yeah, we definitely do miss riding together. Luckily back home we get a lot of support from our friends and family, so at our local parts we get to ride together quite a bit, you know, because we're not always filming, we have a lot of time off camera as well. Obviously on trips like this, I can't wait until we can do more together, especially when George gets to that magic kind of 90 centimetres, a metre, whenever that is, you know, that time will be fantastic. But also don't want to rush time away either and make the most of these times now. Yeah, here we go, welcome to Frontier Town, home of Maverick and Steel Vengeance. And yeah, Steel Vengeance was the ride that really got me to book my first ever trip here in 2018. It used to be a wooden coaster called Mean Streak. They brought RMC in to completely transform the ride. into a hybrid coaster, of course with the steel track, and it's an amazing ride. It has been pushed down for me. It was my number 1 for many, many years. It is now my number 2 after Falcon's Flight, but it's an incredible ride. I can't wait to get on it. I love the layout, I love the elements, and yeah, for me that second section is actually the highlight, where you're going back through the structure with all the different elements. Oh, it's so good here. So good. Just had a constant smile on my face walking around this whole park. But I think first, we're going to do Charlotte's number 1 coaster, Maverick.
I love this ride so much. It's fantastic.
Intamin Blitz just over here.
90
It's advertised on 90 and 25 for Fastlane. Now, as we're here for 4 days, we haven't purchased Fastlane. We never have done before, but with our pass, we do get 1 free Fastlane per visit. So that's great. So that means technically, with the baby switch as well, we get to do 2 a day.
We skip the 90-minute queue.
Yeah, it says on 25 minutes. I think for me, I'd rather come for more days and not buy Fastlane. Obviously, it's great when it's included in your pass, but I'd rather come for more days and soak up the atmosphere, because for me, it's not just about going on ride to ride to ride, and especially when there's some really intense stuff. But also, if you're paying the high price of Fastlane,
You want to get on straight
you want to get on straight away. Like, that's 25 minutes, and we walked through a top thrill too just. And what did that say for Fastlane?
45 minutes, and like the fast lane's quite expensive. You wouldn't want to be waiting 45 minutes. Regular was 70 and fast lane was 45.
Yeah, I'd much rather not pay for it, queue up and soak up the atmosphere. And of course, we do get a couple of free ones that we can use with our pass as well. So yeah, we're going to do that now. Here we go on Maverick. In the beautiful sunshine, this coaster is incredible. Don't underestimate it, the width that it's got at the top here. Here we go. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Beautiful views of the lake. Here we go. Whoa! Woo! Wow! Whoa! Woo! Over to their time. Whoa! So whippy. Woo! Whee! Ready for the highlight of the ride, the big launch. Bit of a slow down. And here we go. Woo! Wow! Wow, that coaster really is something special. Maverick, wow. The fact that Maverick and Still Vengeance are right next to each other as well. Oh, so good. Phenomenal. Yeah, even with Fastlane, waited about 25 minutes there. But luckily it was a free Fastlane with our pass. Well, you just heard from our reaction there how much I loved getting back on Maverick. But Charlotte, how was it for you?
Didn't like it this time. I loved it!
Hey!
That was absolutely fantastic. It's still my number 1 coaster. It's a phenomenal ride, that is. It's so fast, it's so whippy. The launches are fantastic, it's brilliant.
And that's what really does make it, because it's so low to the ground. A lot of the elements on there are hidden away, including that spectacular second launch. What I like about it is it doesn't just roll straight in, it slows you down a little bit. So you think, what's happening, you know? And then literally you launch at 70 miles an hour. There's 2 inversions on there that it takes with great speed, and it's just an amazing ride. I just love how different of a coaster it is compared to some of the other rides here. It's one of my favourite coasters anywhere in the world. There it goes. But it's still number 1 for you?
It's been my number 1 for so long, and I think it's going to take a lot to beat it. I just absolutely love it. It's a proper Charlotte ride, that is.
Yeah, it's wild, isn't it, from start to finish? Yeah, absolutely brilliant. I just adore this whole area of the park. You got the Frontier in, just over there. There was some live music just as well. But it did take quite a while there in the fast lane. That's why for us, we just don't think it's worth buying the fast lane. Like, you know, if you're paying that much money, You want to be getting on within like 10 minutes, don't you, really? Waiting about probably 40 odd.
It's like top fill 40 minutes.
Yeah, much rather just get on what we get on and, of course, utilise the couple of free ones that we get with our pass. Just going to get a bit of food now. Here we go then. So a lot of you did say you wanted to see more of the food out here at the parks. Of course, it's pretty much theme park food. Got some cheese pizza and some fries there as well. But yeah, the dining plan does work out the best option because, to be honest, if you're buying just one meal, like, you've almost half paid it off for the day, haven't you, really?
It's like a chicken tender meal was like $18.99, whereas the dining plan's like $39. So you might as well, if you're buying 2 meals in the park, then you can just get a little snack later in the day as well.
Especially when it's a 12-hour day, you know, and then you can just get like some fries and a few other bits as well. But yeah, the reason we didn't show much of Kind of was Wonderland was time, and also it's pretty much standard theme park food. You know, at the end of the day, we're in America. It's not going to be like gourmet theme park food. But yeah, there's a look at what they've got here. But yeah, up next will be Steel Vengeance. Love the vibes here in Frontier Town. And up next it is time for Steel Vengeance. Opened in 2018, stands at 205 foot tall, and the views that you get from up there are excellent as you plummet down the 200-foot drop and into 4 inversions. It's packed full of airtime, this ride, and honestly it's an absolutely incredible experience. I always look forward to getting back on Steel Vengeance. Let's go. Love that view with the saloon just there as well.
You guys are ready to ride? Say, oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
All clear. And out of here, we're right.
Woo! Bye! Here we go. Wow, what a view. Front row Steel Vengeance. Woo-hoo-hoo! Hey! Here we go! Oh, what a view! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Woo! Oh, wow! Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, it's so good. Second part of the ride, here we go. Woo! 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 Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! She just keeps on going. Whoa! Woo! 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 So much airtime. Woo! Twisting through the structure. Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh! Whoa! Give me more! Oh! More airtime! More! Oh! Wow! That was phenomenal. Oh. Vengeance there on the front row. What a way to get back on this absolutely incredible ride. And yeah, having a front row on there and getting back on it for the first time in just over 2 years makes me realise why it was my #1 coaster for so long. It is just a phenomenal ride. I love it.
Oh, that was running so well. The airtime on there is just incredible, and the ops on there, fantastic. Like, get down, get in your seat, we're gonna get this sent out. It was brilliant. You just forget how long that coaster is. Like, it just keeps going and going, and right till the very end.
It keeps the speed beautifully. The pacing is excellent, but for me, it is the amount of airtime on there. Your bum spends more time out the seat than it is in it throughout there, all the way from the first drop right through until the end, where you've got like the little bunny hills. I know the airtime can be very strong and too much for some people, especially with RMC trains and the restraints, because they're not the comfiest. However, I just love it. I absolutely love it. It throws you around. It's an enjoyable experience, and it's just packed full of elements right from the start to the end. And like I say, it's got them big elements, but I just love that section through the structure, you know, Charlotte.
Yeah, like you just don't know where you are because you've just got so much track around you. You just don't have a clue where you are at some points. It's very disorientating.
It is. It feels like there's more than 4 inversions on there because of how it goes around the track with all the different twists and turns. Absolutely amazing ride. Love it to bits, and it's so good to get back on there on the front row as well. This is why I like coming here for quite a few days, just to get loads of rides in, because they've got some of our favourite rides anywhere in the world here, and I love just getting plenty of rides in. Like, I couldn't just come here and have 1 or 2 rides on Steel Vengeance, you know, I like to get multiple rides. And yeah, night rides as well this trip, which is going to be great. But yeah, this whole area of the park is one of the best areas in a theme park, in my opinion. The fact you've got an incredible top 2 there, you've got Maverick and you've got Vengeance right next to each other, but also in such a beautiful themed area of the park as well, like you saw before we went on, that shot with the steam train coming past before. But yeah, the elements on there, it just packs a punch, and it's just stayed riding so good, that coaster. Oh, Steve, what an absolute beauty. Anyway, we're going to go and check in now to our hotel, which is Hotel Breakers. We will be doing a separate video from there. We'll show you our room and everything, see what view we get this time. Last time we looked out at Top Thrill 2, and it was amazing, wasn't it, the view we had?
So good, like looking at it lit up and nice.
But yeah, I certainly know that there's much better views you can get in that hotel than one we had. I thought it was great what we had, but there is better views, but also there's much worse views as well. So I have requested a high up park view, so we'll see. We'll get there for check-in time, which is 4 o'clock, and hopefully we'll get a good choice, fingers crossed, a park view. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Obviously, it's all subject to availability. It's weird because you can't like pay extra for a park view or anything like that. You can pay extra for a lake view, but not a park view, which I found quite strange because a lot of people probably want to select park views as well. But yeah, you can request it. So we're going to go down there, and I will, of course, request it as well when we check in. But yeah, it's subject to availability. But fingers crossed we'll get a view of the rides. I hope so. If not though, it's not the end of the world. We've got that connectivity, we're so close, and it means we can nip in and out. Like I say, you've got the pool, you've got the hot tub at the hotel as well, you've got the beach out the back, all the different water sports and everything out the back as well. You know, it's a beautiful resort, it really is. So yeah, they're excited to stay there for the next few nights. We are back in the park after checking in at Hotel Breakers. Now, you know, the last time we were here, we had that awesome view of Top Thrill 2. Yes. Well, this time, we've topped that view, because not only have we got a view of Top Thrill 2, we can see Millennium Force, Maverick, Steel Vengeance, and yeah, we're right up there on the 9th floor. So you'll have to come and join us for our video from the hotel that will be coming up here on our channel. Well, yeah, it's just the convenience of it. It's just so close, isn't it? It's perfect.
Just being able to nip back, just have a chill in the room, have a bit of a refresh, and then come back is perfect.
Especially with these long hours, because obviously the park's open for regular guests from 10 a.m. till 10 p.m, but we can come in from 9 o'clock, and it is worth coming in on the morning, because that first hour of the day, early entry, of course it is exclusive, but also there's no fast lane, so it means that the main queues move very fast for that first kind of hour of the day. So yeah, it's definitely worth it. Hopefully Charlotte's going to get on Siren's Curse now. It's been down for maybe 3 or so hours today, possibly longer than that. So hopefully, yeah.
It's gone down again, it's empty.
Hopefully we can get you on. There's just ride after ride at this park. Lots of them on top of each other as well. Look at this view of Corkscrew here. It's great because you actually walk right underneath the iconic double corkscrew. Brilliant. Oh, it's such an amazing place, this. It never gets old. Look at Valraven over there as well. Huge dive machine. Tell you what, it's having some downtime, isn't it, Siren's Curse?
They're evacuating the queue, so unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'm going to be getting on it, unfortunately. But we have got another 3 days to be able to get on it. But I waited around a little bit, and you can see they're starting to clear the queue, so I was like, let's just leave it.
Yeah, it looked like it was operating just as well, but
it's a real shame. I think it opened again for like a really short amount of time, and then it's gone down again.
Seems to be having quite a lot of downtime. Hopefully, but yeah, we've come to make the most of the all-day dining. There we go, gone for a chicken tender platter with fries just here now. Oh, food was really nice there, enjoyed that. I'm gonna head round now to Millennium Force. So this Intamin coaster opened 26 years ago, year 2000. Where's time gone, eh? Yeah, manufactured by Intamin, Giga Coaster. And of course, at one point, this was the tallest roller coaster anywhere in the world. Yeah, it's advertised on 45 minutes for Millennium Force. Now, I would recommend bringing shorts or trousers with zip-up pockets. Because like I say, quite a few rides, you can't take your bags into the queue, you need to put them in a locker, but they are paid lockers. I've never been a huge fan of that system, but yeah, when you do a lot of the parks over in the US, you just kind of get used to it really, because quite a lot of parks are like that. But yeah, there's a couple of rides where you have to go through a metal detector before you go on. Some rides you can leave small items then for free by the station. Yeah, it varies depending on the ride. But so yeah, Millennium Force is one of them where, you know, if you've got zip-up pockets, you can bring things in as long as it fits in your pocket. Yeah, let's go and join the queue. Millennium Force, looking really fresh after its repaint. Bye! Down on the back car of Millennium Force. So we're climbing up 310 feet. We'll reach a top speed of 93 miles per hour. And look at the views as we're climbing up here, right next to Lake Erie. Intamin T-bar restraints on this as well, so you're really open. You really feel the speed. Little boost there. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Are you ready?
No,
Let's go.
No.
Woo! Oh. It's a great hour. Woohoo! Feel that speed! There we go. Woo! Millennium Force, wow. Incredible. That was great. Well, we've just had rides there on Millennium Force, and I've got to say, that was riding absolutely beautifully. What do you think?
Tell you what, that was running fantastic. I really enjoyed that. I had my arms up the whole way round. But it's funny when you're on there because you feel yourself getting hit with flies as you go round.
Especially because it's so close to the lake. I mean, there's a lot of flies here today. You might have noticed some of the clips. Bear in mind, if you are going on the front row of quite a lot of the rides, but especially Millennium Force, you may get hit with a lot of flies. Well, not may, you will be. Yeah, covered.
Covered in flies.
But yeah, that coach for 26
Really
years
good.
old was riding so good. You could feel that speed of over 90 miles an hour, and he's very consistent all the way through until the end as well. I've never been like a massive lover of Millennium Force. I've always enjoyed it, but I've never found it phenomenal.
I really enjoyed
However,
that.
that just was running beautifully. I don't know if they changed the wheels or something, but
running really well.
it was running so good.
Running fantastic. I really enjoyed that. Arms up all the way.
Oh yeah, and that's what you want. Good fun, sun starting to go down a little bit as well. Yeah, that was a great ride. I just love the fact that I can get them reactions now with the meta glasses. I love watching them back, and it's great. And of course, we do post quite a bit of them on social media throughout our park visits, so make sure you give us a follow over on our socials if you haven't already. Right, is this going to be your moment, Charlotte, or what?
Third time lucky. We've seen it going round. We're going to try and get on it now. Siren's curse.
Siren's curse, let's go.
Try again.
I'm going to get some good shots of it off-ride here now because the sun's going down. Oh, look at it from here with the sun shining on that tilt track. And yeah, with the beautiful like maroon coloured track as well. It just looks so good. Ready for that release? Really nice addition to the park, and like I say, not too intense either. Maybe like as the day goes on it'll warm up a little bit, but no, I thought it would felt more kind of family thrill rather than like too full on. But maybe that was the intention we put in this here at Cedar Point. It originally wasn't planned to go to this park. It was going to go to Six Flags in Mexico, and it was a bit of a last minute decision to put it in here, but it is a great addition. I think Charlotte will enjoy her first ever tilt. Oh yes, let's get a few more shots of it. And yeah, I appreciate how it's got some theming around as well. It's set over water partially, and they've got like a rusted effect on some of the supports, which looks really nice. There we go, next train's already going up. This is that moment where you're looking out and thinking, I'm gonna go all the way forward. Great place to watch it from here. I'm going to try and get a picture of Charlotte on there. Beautiful. And Vekoma come a long way since the SRCs and the boomerangs. Siren's curse. This is one of them coasters that is so addictive to watch. Love seeing people up there on the ride. You see your family and friends up there. The people who didn't go on are all down here looking up. Fantastic. That holds great as well. And yeah, you did get some nice bits of airtime on there. I look forward to having more rides. Well, yeah, considering the height, they've got some cracking elements in there, which is good. You've got to think, it's over 40 foot taller, the one out in Saudi. And here she is. The question is, did you finally get your ride?
I finally got it!
Hey!
Thank God I finally got it. I really enjoyed that, but that tilt, oh God, I was scared. When we were tip-top, I was like, oh, I'm a bit scared. I'm hoping that while we're here, I get to have a back row because then you'll be really tall. But I think that was really good fun. The coaster was fantastic. I'm just glad that I finally got on it today.
Yeah, I'm glad you got it. Vekoma do some brilliant rides, don't they now?
So whippy, so I just loved it. I thought that was absolutely brilliant. Definitely have to have another ride while we're here, hopefully towards the back.
And yeah, you had a mid-train ride, didn't you?
Mid-train, but I loved it. I thought it was excellent.
It fits in really good there at the end of the midway where they've put it. I remember thinking, I'm not sure how it's going to be, kind of, with Valraven, a dive coaster right next to it. But no, very different ride, very enjoyable. And now I look forward to more goes on it.
I gave out a little squeal when we went forward because I was a bit scared when it tilted forward. It's quite scary, isn't it?
It's good because you can watch them down the bottom as well.
George was watching, wasn't you?
Yeah, George loves watching it tilt.
Do you like watching?
You like seeing the mechanism go back and forwards, don't you? Yeah. Fantastic. Into the evening now, last couple of hours of the day. Well, it wouldn't be a visit to Cedar Point without experiencing Cedar Downs, one of only 3 derby races in the world. And we've been lucky enough to do all 3, eh, Charlotte? Of course, we've got one of these at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. There's this one here at Cedar Point. And there's also one at Playland in New York as well. And yeah, we've done all 3 of these. Great thing about this one, it still goes backwards and forwards as well. You still race on here, which is great. Yeah, the one at Pleasure Beach hasn't done that for quite some time, sadly. Cedar Downs. Love that this one still goes back and forwards. I've got to say though, out of the three, the one at Pleasure Beach definitely looks the best. With all the lights and the ceiling and everything. But yeah, this one is fantastic. Cedar Downs. Going on a nice family ride that we can all do this evening now. Aren't we, George? You're excited for this one, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Yeah, we're going on. The car's just there. Still run on gasoline as well. Fantastic. You get the smell. I love that. Get some good views of Raptor and Valraven from on this. Cedar Downs over there as well. Well, we thought we'd be able to do a nice family ride, but unfortunately, hey, George can't come on. Yeah, he needs to be able to walk 3 steps to ride. Doesn't say that on the sign. Yeah, Charlotte tried to take George on a couple of other kids' rides earlier on in the Snoopy area, and that was the same there as well. But yeah, they could do with making it a bit clearer on the signs, but it doesn't state that. It just says they need to be able to sit down. They can't be like lap sitting. And obviously George is perfectly fine sitting up by himself, so yeah, he couldn't come on unfortunately. Quite surprised at the park like Cedar Point that the signage isn't like spot on. Normally at parks it is. Maverick Motor Oil, I do like all the signage around the ride. It was really sad, George. He just put his bottom lip out when he couldn't go on. He genuinely loves rides so much, and like, even like watching them as well. Like when he was watching Maverick and Top Thrill 2 earlier on. And Steel Vengeance, like we had the picnic blanket out and he was watching it and he was loving it, bless him. Beautiful Cobra roll. Yeah, there's Cedar Downs. Derby Racer. Lovely with the sun going down now. Perfect temperature as well, much cooler than it was when we were in Canada. It's always a bit cooler though here by the lake. The weather can change very fast. Tomorrow though, now is looking like a good day. Originally it looked like it might not be. I always seem to look out with the weather when I come to Cedar Point. I've never been here in like major extreme weather, so done well on my visits here to this park. Can't believe it was a long time ago now since I first came. 8 years. Where's that time gone? Always looks so pretty with the lights. Lovely time to go on this, all the street lights coming on, the sun going down. The amusement park vibes here in Ohio, USA. Nice ride there on the cars, really did enjoy that. I'd have enjoyed it even more if we could have all gone on. Well yeah, we just double checked the sign, it doesn't say on there. Could do with updating it. What a stunning park this though, and yeah, so many of these food outlets have all been redone over the years. It's like the Coral just over here, another nice one they've got with a backdrop of Raptor. All the nice flowers down here on the main midway. And there's just so much to see at this park. Of course, multiple days are needed here to really get the full Cedar Point experience. That makes me miss the old roar on Nemesis. You do realise how much quieter Nemi is now at Alton Towers after the 2024 retrack, when you still listen to Raptor there.
It's loud, isn't it?
It is loud. And obviously Nemi used to have that roar and then be in the pit as well, so it'd sound even louder. Well, yeah, it's still got a roar, Nemi, but nowhere near like it used to. You realise when you hear like Raptor, just how much of a roar it used to have. Beautiful evening though now. Look at that moody sky tonight. Love that, the sun going down. Huge spike there with TT2. And yeah, it's 8:45, so now in 15 minutes to go until queue close. That's what I do like about Cedar Point. It is queue close at 10 o'clock, or whatever time the park is. Yeah, they don't like closed queues here like some parks do. But yeah, Charlotte's going to go back to the hotel, aren't you now? Take George.
I'm going to go and have a nice chill at the hotel. George is going to go to sleep. I'm looking forward to seeing some views from the hotels now. I'd like to see the rides go around, which would be really nice, a bit lit up. We're going to have a nice shower and a nice relax.
But have you had a great first day?
Yeah? It's been really good. I'm really pleased with everything that we've managed to get in today. As though it's been busy, we have still managed to get around, which has been really good. The parent swap works great.
Good to get back on Maverick for you.
Oh, I love Maverick so much. We've done some fantastic rides today. I've really enjoyed it. I look forward to day 2.
And you got Sirens in the end as well.
I'm so glad. Like, third time lucky, I managed to get it.
More rides on there coming up. But yeah, I'm going to get a few more shots now. Then I'm going to do Raptor. It is only on 15 minutes, so I'm going to do a ride on Raptor. And I'm going to end on TT2s tonight in the dark. Due to its location, this is one of them parks that really does filter out later in the day. It's a bit like Alton Towers in that respect, because it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. People start leaving early because they've got to get to hotels and long drives, and yeah, it leaves pretty quiet queues like this. So even though the park has been busy today, yeah, it's looking pretty quiet now. This is a good one to do on an evening as well, because it's down by the main entrance early in the day. Literally everyone piles on it, and this massive cattle pen queue isn't the nicest on those days. Let's go and ride the B&M invert. Oh, look at that. Here we go. Down on the back row of Raptor. You know, mate, always on back row on inverted coasters. Look at the sunset. Wow, that is beautiful. What a skyline. Here we go. Woo-hoo-hoo! What beast! Woo! That cobra roll! Wow! Oh, wow. Whew. Awesome. Oh, that coaster is absolutely brilliant. It actually opened about a month and a half after Nemesis at Alton Towers in 1994. And yeah, 2 very different layouts for an inverted coaster, but both of them just as awesome. Yeah, I do love the height of Raptor, all the fantastic elements that it's got. And yeah, the roar on there as well. You really do feel the power of that coaster. The sunset was absolutely gorgeous as we were going up the lift hill there as well. I wish I'd sat on that left seat so I could have seen it better. But yeah, that was stunning. And the amount of crowds heading to the exit now, I mean, look at it. 55 minutes to go until queue close. We're going on a wooden coaster now. We're doing Blue Streak. It's completely walk on, and this has been operating since 1964. This is a really good one to do as it's going dark because it's got all the chaser lights as well. And yeah, I love these. It's great. Now when you drive into Cedar Point, if you are staying in the resorts, you drive all the way around the back of the park and you get to drive past Blue Streak, Steel Vengeance, Maverick, and get some really cool views, and it just builds you up for your day. Now look at this, fantastic. This is the time for speed run now. Let's go. Walk on. Look at those chaser lights. These Cedar Point evenings are amazing. And yeah, all the lights have got their own iconic lighting package as well. Look at the big wheel over there. Raptor with its green strip light. The marina over there, and here we go. Woo! Wow! Woo! Oh! Woo! Love a good out and back. Hey, gatekeeper! Here we go! Woo! Hey! Sunset! Woo-hoo-hoo! Whoa! Oh, that thing rides beautifully. They certainly look after that Woody. What a gorgeous evening. That is a brilliant classic wooden coaster. Really enjoyed that, and especially with the chaser lights as well. What a place this really is. Over 150 years of Cedar Point. Yeah, this was put in a few years ago to mark 150 years of the park. It is so quiet about now as well. Kiddie Kingdom over there. Lots of rides for the little ones. But yeah, I don't know if George is going to be able to do them or not, unfortunately. Thought he might have been able to do a few of them, but we'll see tomorrow. All look pretty with the lights on though, don't they? I'm going to try and get Gatekeeper in now. So it's only on 10 minutes according to the app. So yeah, it's 9:15. It's a big park, so I've got to get back down to TT2 by 10. But obviously, I think I'm going to have time. We'll go for it. Look at the wheel all lit up as well. Looking forward to having fish and chips over there soon. Yeah, Max Air's not opened yet this season. It's down at the moment, so hopefully that's back up soon. But yeah, I had heard that it was down. But yeah, not one of my favourites. I mean, it's fine, but it's nothing on the Intamin gyro swings in my opinion.
Obviously.
Let's head down to the boardwalk and Gatekeeper. So this B&M Wing coaster opened in 2013. It has got 6 inversions on here as well. And yeah, again, with it being down by the entrance, it does get busier on the morning, but it's weird, out of a lot of the major coasters, you never really see Gatekeeper getting massive waits, you know. Oh, it is empty tonight, straight up to the station. And that's the thing with Cedar Point, they'll let you re-ride as well. If there's nobody in your seat, they'll let you do that at least once. Varies on the ride. It's like on Blue Street just, they were letting people stay on if they've only already done it once before. So let's go and do it. This is right down next to the lake here, which is lovely, going up the lift. This is my first time using the Meta glasses. It's getting dark, so we'll see what the quality is like. But I've been looking back at my footage from today, and it's so nice to capture these memories from on ride here. Never been able to do it before. Down here towards the back of the train. And this one, the best ride to really give you an idea on the location. Look at this, out on a peninsula. Wow. Whoa! Woo! Hey, great air time. Woo! Down towards the entrance structure now, here we go. Whoa! Love this turnaround as well. Woo! Back over the entrance of the park. Oh, I think I've just been hit with about 100 flies. I think I went through a swarm. Hey! Then a helix, woo! That was riding beautifully. Gatekeeper, walk-on ride, 3 train service as well. That's the thing, even though the park's really filtered out, they keep the capacity up on the rides, which is fantastic. They don't normally start taking trains off, and I really do like that because it means it keeps the queues low for that latter part of the day. And it also helps the staff out as well, because if they take trains off, things start building up again, don't they, you know? But yeah, that was running really well. It's a fantastic coaster. I like the kind of out and back layout on there, all across the entrance, that nice turnaround section, and then back as well with a nice helix towards the end. Just look at this place, it is so special to me. If you've never seen one of my videos before from Cedar Point, you might not know that for many years living in the UK, I read books, I watched TV programs all about Cedar Point, and I watched as much as I could do, like on YouTube. When YouTube started, you know, I remember watching like all sorts of old Cedar Point videos and documentaries, so I never got to visit until 2018, and that's when my dream came true and I finally came here for the first time. And since then the park has expanded more, they've added new attractions, so many areas have changed and improved, and I'd say it's become even more of a resort really since I first came. But yeah, it's a special place, this is an absolute special place. And this is why I like to come and have plenty of time to see and do everything. So I was debating just, do I try and get Magnum XL 200 in and then join the queue for TT2 at the end? But I just don't want to risk it. It's 9:32 now. I don't know, there's a high chance that Magnum will be walk on, possibly running 3 trains as well, I don't know. What shall I do? Shall I risk it or not? I mean, look at that beautiful lift hill over there. It's saying, Sean, come over, come and give me a ride, but I don't know if I'm going to have a chance. Well, Raven? This is like the perfect evening to be here at Cedar. And our hotel's right over there. Charlotte will be getting some lovely views now from the room. She just texted me and she said that she'd sat there with George, looking out the window, while he's starting to drift off. And that was a big benefit for us staying at Breakers again this time. It just makes it so much easier. Oh, so many flies everywhere. Full of flies. Or do I just go for it? Unless I do a double whammy, because obviously for TT2 I've got to take everything out of my pocket and put it in the locker. Let me be in the locker. But I don't know. Shall I? Hey, how you doing? Have a good one. Met loads of lovely people today. And yeah, so many people have loved seeing George, like not just fans of the channel, but just guests here at the park. Yeah, I could put my stuff in the locker maybe. There's Sirens at night as well. I'd love to do a night ride on that. One of the nights we're here. These vibes. This is what it's all about. There's no other park out there what just gives me this feel at night. So I'm so happy to be here and see it in the dark again. Hey! That 420-foot spike, it's just crazy. Crazy. It's called Theme Park Worldwide. Yeah, you have to check it out. I've made my decision. I'm not going to do Magnum tonight. I'm going to save it for tomorrow. I'm going to make sure I can get in this queue before it closes, because I really don't want to miss this. And of course, if the ride did go down, they would probably close the entrance to the line and then wouldn't be able to join if it, you know, obviously did reopen. So yeah, I'm going to go and get in the line now for TT2. Obviously you can't take anything, even your phone, in your pocket, which I'm not a huge fan of that system. I do think the lockers need to be a bit like Steel Vengeance and Siren's Curse, where also you do go through metal detectors like on TT2, but it's done just before you get on the ride. With Top Thrill, it's done kind of in the waiting area before you get into the main queue. But yeah, I'm going to make sure I lock this in. There's 20 minutes to go. I think it's too risky. So I'm going to go and get in the queue for a night ride. My first ever night ride on TT2. Let's go. Hey, here we go.
Oh yeah!
Night ride on TT2. Head back and hold on. Wait for the drop.
Head back.
Here we go. Woo! Let's do this, come on! Woo! 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 Ready for that 100 miles an hour? Woo! 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 Whoa! Oh my God! Woo! Let's go! Woo! 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 Wow! Yeah! Woo! Woo! Oh! 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 Wow! Oh, that is just insane.
Okay?
Whoa. Wow. Oh my God, Top Thrill 2 at night was absolutely insane. Now straight away, just want to say a big well done to the maintenance team and the operations teams on there tonight, because yeah, it did go down for about 25 minutes. Then when it reopened, it actually opened on just one train out of 3. And then after that, they managed to put a second train back on after doing some checks for about 15 minutes. I went back on to 2. Yeah, it is now 20 past 11 in the evening. So it took me about 95 minutes there to get my ride, but it was more than worth it. Absolutely incredible. And yeah, a lot of parks would have probably just thought, you know what, instead of just operating it on one train and keeping it going till that time of night, we're just going to close it and take people to another ride or something. But no, they kept it going, and in the end it did end up going back onto a 2-train service. That ride is just amazing. I love it in the daytime. I probably love it even more at night. And yeah, it's just an absolute beast. Look at it. I remember being so concerned that we were going to lose this ride for good, you know, and the fact that that they brought it back as Top Thrill 2. They did an absolutely amazing job. Like, it's just phenomenal. I mean, look at it, the sheer force and power of this coaster. Of course, you got that initial launch, which is great, a guaranteed rollback every time. There we go. And that's great in itself. Obviously, the first launch just kind of gets you built up. And then it's that 100-mile-an-hour backwards launch that is absolutely brilliant. For heading back forwards to 120 and over the 420-foot tall top hat. What an absolutely amazing ride. But no, honestly, I was going to wait it out there tonight. You've got to think, come all the way from the UK. I'm going to wait it out. Thank you very much. Good night. You know, I'm definitely going to wait it out, and it was definitely worth it. So yeah, well done to all the staff. In terms of day one here at Cedar Point, it has been amazing as always. I adore this park so much, even more so now we can film with the Meta glasses. I know it would be even better if it was, you know, with GoPros and in widescreen, but still, I'll take it. Getting them reactions is just amazing. And yeah, look at this park. It's like 20 past 11 in the evening. All the lights still on the coasters. And yeah, I think Charlotte's probably fast asleep now. It looks like the light's off just over there. And this is what makes staying at Hotel Breakers. Literally now, if you have had a late night like this, I've got to walk 3 minutes over here and I'll be back in my hotel room ready for day number 2. But no, it's been great today. Loved Siren's Curse. It was great getting back on there. As much as it wasn't as intense as expecting, it was good to get on it and give a tilt coaster a go here at Cedar Point, my second one. And then along with that as well, really enjoyed Steel Vengeance today. As always, still one of my favourite coasters anywhere in the world. So yeah, Steve was running great. Along with that, we've just done so much, haven't we? It's been amazing. Maverick, which was incredible as always. This park really is something so special. There's so many brilliant rides here, and yeah, the operations have been pretty good today as well, which has been fantastic, and that at the end certainly made it as well. But anyway, I'll leave you all there for this evening. Thanks for joining us here on Theme Park Worldwide, and that leaves me with one final thing to say: get out there and keep on riding. Come and join us for the day 2 vlog.